Hola, buenas, aquí es Cool y hoy volvemos con otro capítulo más de Disco Elysium. Chicos, seguimos aquí con este personaje del que todavía desconocemos su nombre. Y bueno, tenemos varias cositas por aquí pendientes, pero como llevo bastantes días sin hacer directo, no recuerdo exactamente cuáles son, así que ahora echaremos un vistacito aquí al diario, a la libreta, y a ver qué es lo que tenemos por ahí pendiente y tenemos que hacer. Aparte de eso, comentaros, chicos, que este juego es muy denso, pero muy denso, y no voy a dedicarme a leer absolutamente todo lo que pone. Somos todos ya mayorcitos para ir leyendo el texto, y al que le interese, pues que lo lea. He desactivado lo de la extensión, aunque creo que os sale todavía en YouTube, o sea, en Twitch, perdón, para intentar aligerar también un poco todo esto. Y nada más, chicos, vamos a disfrutar del juego y vamos a ver qué descubrimos hoy en este Disco Elysium. Por cierto, muy buenas, Scals, que está por aquí en el chat en directo, como siempre. Vale, chicos, vamos a darle caña. Tenemos tareas pendientes. Bueno, tenemos el mapa, no sé qué, un mapa que todavía no tenemos. Pero de tareas pendientes, descubre quién se reúne en el reservado del sindicato. Aparecerán tarde o temprano, estate atento. Rastrea el número de la armadura de la víctima. Llama a Alice dentro de un día para obtener información. Vale. La excusa de agua el miércoles. Pídele a Kim que te ponga al día con el caso. ¿Dónde está el resto de la armadura? Vale. Pégate un lingotazo. Bueno. En principio, más o menos creo que sé lo que tenemos que hacer, ¿vale? Con este tipo no podemos hablar. Vamos a subir y vamos a pedirle a Kim que nos ponga al día. A ver si con eso conseguimos algo, porque está la cosa un poco que no sé lo que hay que hacer, gente. Sinceramente. Vale.
Yes.
Vamos a decir la verdad, ¿vale? Creo que debería saber que no soy capaz de recordar nada. De veras, no recuerdo nada. Creo que tenía algo que ver con la bebida.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Está cansado de escuchar hablar de mis asuntos personales. Me temo que esto es una situación médica.
Really? You look fine to me.
Estamos hablando de daños graves, una destrucción inconcebible. Me miré al espejo y no tenía ni idea de quién
This
era.
psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to
Me he provocado algún tipo de daño cerebral.
Consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazarus. Was there anything else you wanted?
Nada más. Vale, perfecto.
Yes.
Bueno, podríamos... Háblame otra vez del caso. Cualquier cosa, no soy capaz de recordar nada.
Yes.
Sí, infórmame, por favor. Hace 3 días, el servicio de emergencias de la MCR recibió un informe relacionado con un guardia de seguridad que había sido encontrado ahorcado. Bueno, lo que ya sabemos. Se dice quién es, un guardia de seguridad o algo parecido contratado por Widow Place, porque no sabemos nada del autor de la llamada, porque se esconde. La MCR, nosotros. Vale. Nuestro trabajo es encontrar al asesino. Eso es. Muy bien. Por ahora ya tengo todo lo que necesito. Bueno, hemos aclarado ciertas cosas. Obviamente, este hombre sigue sin recordar absolutamente nada. Seguimos con nuestros temas turbios. Tenemos ya nuestra libreta, tenemos unos guantes. Y lo siguiente que tendríamos que hacer es llamar por teléfono. Más tarde podemos ir a dormir, pero ahora mismo vamos a hablar por teléfono desde el coche para pedir asistencia médica, a ver qué me dicen. Lázarez de la comisaría 41.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Llamaba para un chequeo rutinario. Estoy muy mal, doctor, muy mal.
Oh, it's you.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
He perdido la memoria toda.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised. What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side, you've got a...
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you. Or
Que reaproveche mi vida. O sea, el médico lo que me ha dicho básicamente es: ¿has perdido la memoria? Pues ok, aprovecha ahora para ser mejor. ¿Sabes quién soy?
No end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Siento haber causado tantas molestias.
Spare me the sad, drunken blubbering and get on with it. What's your complaint?
Creo que he sufrido un infarto.
Congrats, even better.
accept it.
Vale.
Body is an object.
He perdido la memoria.
What else?
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you. Doesn't care.
¿No hay nada que puedas hacer por mí?
You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just. You want
Quiero
the
la
real,
verdad.
honest to God truth.
Deja de beber y toma magnesio y vitamina D. Nuestra comisaría no es asilo de ancianos. No tenemos fondos para lidiar con estrellas del rock venidas a
So
menos.
it's political. You're being
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got...
It's not fucking cryo-acta-latte. It's super glue, Doc.
Vale. Pues me han ayudado un poco, ¿eh? ¿Alguna noticia sobre el número de serie? Eso es todo por ahora. Y hasta luego.
you see a set of
Vale. O sea, hemos sacado en claro que... ¿Qué sabe Joyce sobre el linchamiento? Los tatuajes de la víctima, quién dejó la ropa en la basura. Encuentra tu placa, paga el estropicio. Vale. Bueno, de momento aquí no tenemos nada adicional que podamos ver, así que vamos a movernos un poco por aquí. Porque aquí hay otro señor, ¿eh? Revista de música y revista de no sé qué.
Welcome to Rivachol.
¿Por qué te diriges a mi compañero?
My grandfather came here from a Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here. That I but you see,
Uy, hay
I'm an
conflicto
officer
aquí,
of
¿eh?
the
Entre
RCMP.
estos.
silence. Your partner needs backup.
Ahí llevas, Kim, te cubro las espaldas. Bueno, creo que todos hemos aprendido la lección. Ahora que ya nos hemos aclarado todos, queremos preguntarte un par de cosas.
Officers.
Encontré esto en la basura, ¿es tuya?
Oh man. Oh man. That's great. God man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
¿Qué transportas?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but
¿Qué tipo de mercancía quieres recoger? Manzanas. ¿Manzanas?
Yeah, apples?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
¿Qué opinas de las drogas?
They're shit, man. You know where that shit comes from? Sarami. They know they can't beat us in.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight.
Entonces doy por hecho que no traficas con drogas. Mira, estoy de acuerdo, es nuestra responsabilidad mantener este veneno fuera de las calles de Rivachol, ¿verdad?
He eyes you wearily, unsure. Damn. It didn't work.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do
Vale,
you
¿por
think?
qué sigues aquí? La mayoría se ha marchado.
Stuff's been getting looted.
Hablando de la huelga de camioneros y tal.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
¿Tienes idea de lo que ha pasado ahí? De camino hacia aquí vi un camión con las puertas del remolque
Yeah, I
abiertas.
knew that guy.
Sí.
He was an honest driver who loved his country. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Peor para él,
It's a
supongo.
fucking travesty is what it is.
¿Quién está trabajando con drogas a través de la terminal B?
Fuck. Of course, he's a lorry driver. What? You is just some simple business. His tribe are natural liars.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Seal.
Guess so.
Es suficiente por ahora. Uy, 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 uy. ¿Aquí qué pasa, gente?
Scab?
¿Qué es un esquirol?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival.
No parece que te caigan muy bien, ¿no?
Freaking evil to Scab. Right? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came beg, we've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
No soy esquirol, soy
I
policía.
was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the
He venido
wild
para
world?
investigar
Come to see
un
the strike?
asesinato.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Tal vez querrías ayudarme diciéndome quién lo mató.
Of course, policía. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. He didn't do it. It's the
Uno dice que
The
tal.
little boy had the good on his promise.
Su
Gets me
promesa.
into trouble. To sick the pigs on.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
¿Sacaste algo en claro al rastrear la
I learned that
armadura?
People don't want to talk to a drunk union man.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
¿Qué clase de
I did
movidas?
some research into this armor.
Indagué un poco sobre la armadura. Digamos que tengo ciertos amigos en la biblioteca. Esgrime una sonrisa pecarona.
Didn't get into the
No
material
ahondé
science,
mucho en los
just like
detalles
I thought.
técnicos, tan solo en la manera de
How
desacoplarla.
does it come off?
In parts.
Por
Foreign code.
partes.
The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still. So, as I count, there are two parts missing: the gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
¿Qué pasa con las
Well, they're just
perneras?
gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real
Voy a buscar todas las
promotion.
piezas, gente. Gracias por tu colaboración.
If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
¿A qué se debe la huelga?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boy.
He's a chatty guy.
Vale, me piro. Aquí se puede ir, ¿eh? Y por aquí arriba también, madre mía, qué jaleo, gente. GP y R. Vale, vamos a ver. Este tío es el con el que nos han dicho que hablemos también, por otro lado. Vamos a hablar con él.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are...
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talk. Maybe you should ask them. We have families to feed.
So do we, Scott.
Quiero entrar al puerto.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
¿Por qué estás tan tenso?
What are you talking about?
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing.
No
We're
sé.
not picking a side in this, just
Pity.
Let us work!
Vale, venga, hasta luego. Gente, no me interesa lo que me está contando, ¿eh?
A lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with the driver has adorned his space. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is.
Vale, este camión es de este tío, ¿no? Del tipo duro. Vale, tenemos que volver a hablar también con el fulanito este.
An old monument.
Sí. Son las 8 de la tarde. En un rato podemos ir a dormir si queremos. ¿Tú qué pasa? ¿Tienes algo más que decirme?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
¿Qué transportas?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
¿Y qué transportas en realidad?
Past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. This rockin' beauty sure is like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his
A ver, gente, ¿podría quedarme con esos chándales de fan que transportas?
But I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
Vale.
The boss
Entonces no llevas nada ilegal.
legalized sports equipment.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Venga, vamos a tirar un roleo.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, nothing's troubling me. Just the usual Lorman tropes and hopes.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn, it really is.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics. But
Just be straight with him.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor.
not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find...
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to...
Vale, pues hasta luego, gente. A este tío no le hemos sacado nada. No nos ha dicho nada interesante. Vamos a ir ahora a hablar con este otro de aquí, que creo que es el que nos han dicho que no es un vendedor.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some... Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder. And okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too.
Vale, ya ha salido que
That's
es
not the
camionero.
most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of nothing. I told you.
And what crowd?
Crowd, you know.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
¿De qué tienes miedo, Silen?
There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I...
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. There's one by the statue of that king. I haven't gone near her, and I won't either.
The third driver. We haven't talked to her yet. Where exactly is she?
In her lorry there. But I don't know if it's her. Are we cool now? I think we're all right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky.
Venga, hasta luego. No le voy a persuadir para que me dé dinero, gente. Vale. Vamos a intentar encontrar a esa conductora de la que nos ha hablado este. Porque probablemente esa conductora es lo que estamos esperando, ¿vale? Hemos actualizado bastantes cosas, pero por lo pronto vamos a ir a ver qué encontramos. Porque dicen detrás de la estatua del caballo, no sé qué, por aquí. Y así exploramos un poquito más la zona. ¿Es esta tía?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. No response. Wherever this woman is, your word.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
¿Abuela?
Nothing. Her smile just keep.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s. Back in Mecca. Until you came along, that is. Why not, Harife?
¿Qué transporta?
Diamonds. Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Vale.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What?
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand.
Vale. ¿Es usted la dama del volante?
Maybe you just call me a lady.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I'm not that either, Harife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was with. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
¿Por qué le tiene miedo a la gente que la conocía? Ha dicho a la larga. Entonces, ¿quién es esa
How should
dama?
I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? The big ones, the trucks, in the middle of this.
In the background.
Vale. ¿Por qué le tiene miedo la gente a la que conocía? Eso es todo.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel.
¿Dónde tendría que ir para vivir una
If you
experiencia
don't
así?
know, why would I want to do that? Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad. No, Lowman, diamonds. Easy. Is the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any.
Where do you want me to? Or I can just relax and let my...
I think we're done here, no?
Sí, hemos
Let's
terminado.
go.
No nos ha sacado nada en claro. Nos ha dicho, nos ha puesto como sospechoso ahora a ella a un tío que le define como el poeta. Que creo que ya le hemos conocido por algún sitio. Vamos a ver si podemos hablar algo más con este tío.
Right to work. Right to work. Sure.
Vale, nada, le dejamos ahí. No me dice nada porque pensaba que podíamos a lo mejor conseguir hablar con él algo acerca de del sitio donde vive, que es el camión ese. A ver aquí. Es una puerta sellada herméticamente. Esta no podrás forzarla o echarla abajo a patadas. Vale, aquí tenemos un tío duro que no nos va a dejar pasar. Vamos a hablar con él. Cuidado, 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 cuidado. Esto. El gran puerto industrial de Revanchol. Muy bien.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Evaluarlo sin decir nada.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle, because that is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the begging for help. Attempting. You gave the world eugenics. You dominated lesser. You will be.
Bueno.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Enough with this begging. Bring your the walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the.
¿Te suena de algo esta taza?
So much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Go ahead. Don't
Fallido.
Just ask for race secrets. That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a sage and an intellectual giant of race theory. Who are
racists? I am not like them. I am craneometric perfect. Your silence betrays your inferiority. You don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to. Mr. Clare is a man.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless.
Vale, gente, aquí. Aquí lo tenemos hecho, ¿eh? Es imposible hablar con este tío. Está ahí con sus movidas raciales, obcecado, y a ver cómo podemos llegar a conclusiones ahí. Aquí hay cosas y deberíamos poder subir, pero ahora mismo no puedo. Así que vamos a ir por aquí a ver si podemos llegar a algún sitio interesante o algo. Por ejemplo, aquí, mirad, hay un cubo de basura. Y aquí anda, mira. Tenemos una tiendita. Alguien con quien hablar.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals.
Oh, that's the temp. It's you need a bag. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
Vale, esto está guay.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11. I think they think that the extra T. You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. Benita. She's a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but a warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care.
She scrunches up her face.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just, I don't really know anything. I mean...
¿Conocías al hombre que han asesinado? No.
No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Vale, hemos guardado, gente, un detalle importante porque no guardo habitualmente. Esta mujer no sabe nada, pero si averigua algo nos lo va a contar. Eso es bueno, digo yo. Y bueno, chicos, pues nada, hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy. Espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, como siempre, dadle al like y mañana nos vemos con más. ¡Chao!